So somebody on here DM'd me and told me to drink hot water. And then I saw a video of a woman saying to steam apples and some sort of berry, and then eat that during the menstrual cycle to alleviate pain. Ni hao! Thank y'all. If you have any other remedies, please leave them in the comments.
Did it, guys. Our family's sick, so I made the fancy medicinal Chinese tea. Ha ha ha. Cha.
Oh.
Oh, it's so hot. My family has the stomach flu going around.
This is weird.
So I hope this is gonna help.
Allow me to give you a quick intro before we go further in this video. So guys, the bond between Americans and Chinese, I don't know, these two countries. On Rednote, it's amazing to see how Americans are pouring their hearts to Chinese. People are sharing their deep secret, their deep pains to Chinese, and also they think that you can solve anything. Chinese, like, what is that you guys got? I really need a charm at this point, because they are coming to us for solution almost for everything. I even saw a lady who was saying if you can hack their bill for electricity. Like, I was like, okay. At this point, China got it. Thank you for being here. Kindly like the video for recommendation. I don't want to do a long intro. Watch the video today, and there is a lot to unpack in this video. I appreciate you.
Hey China, I'm having a really bad week. Can you just send me random pictures of things, please?
For this, I was so curious. I went through the comment section and look what I found. So people are sharing their pictures, they're sharing different things to give our comfort.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm truly in my heart right now. My depression is so bad and my anxiety is so bad. And I'm not gonna lie, I just feel all alone. Like, being in America, they don't tell you like how draining it is and just how like hopeless it feels. Like, honestly, you see the celebrities, you see everything that's like TV, but they don't show you how like real Americans live. And it's nothing glamorous. Your freedom is based off of your wage in this country. And if people can't see that now, I truly don't know what else to say. Half of these people don't know what a tariff is, nor can they name one policy that benefits the lower income class, but go off, you know, they'll still scream MAGA. Like, I don't understand. Like, I
have questions for people in China about medicine. I'm chronically ill. I have multiple sclerosis. I don't know if you could tell by the way that I look today. I'm not feeling too great. However, I have received 2 stem cell transplants. Outside of the United States. I left the country to get treatment for my disease, and stem cells, peptides have been the biggest thing to help me. However, both of those things are illegal in the United States, so I had to leave to get that treatment. And I'm curious to know if that sort of medicine is available in China. If it is covered by insurance, I highly doubt that, but you never know. We don't know many things about your medical system. I went to the Cayman Islands for my first stem cell transplant, and then my second one, I went to Mexico. Between the years 2000 and 2008, stem cells were a really hot topic in the United States under the Bush administration for a lot of different reasons, but they were essentially made illegal. And I personally, because of my experience and because of the improvements that I've seen in my health, I know that it doesn't look like it today, but I have seen a lot of improvements in my health from receiving stem cells. I used to be completely bedridden. It used to be that the big activity of the day was getting up and going to shower. And now I still have days where I feel sick. However, I am more functional than I used to be, and I am in less pain. Also, for what it is worth, my MRIs have been stable since I have received stem cells. I have not had any progression of my disease in terms of I don't have any new brain lesions since receiving stem cells. I'm curious to know what the treatment of autoimmune disorders in China is, because I have actually received some traditional Chinese medicine herbs, and I still take some herbs, some traditional Chinese medicine to help with my symptoms. And I prefer to take herbs instead of medications to help with my symptoms. I still take one medication. I take two medications, but I prefer to rely on herbs because it's more of a gentle treatment. And I have strange reactions to drugs, so I don't like to take prescription drugs. I would rather take herbs to deal with my symptoms. So let me know what it's like in your country. Also, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. Sometimes some of my other posts have gotten so many comments, so I just don't have time to answer everyone, but I try to answer as many as I can. So please let me know and let's keep this conversation going.
小红书
Hi, China. As you can tell, I'm sick. I have a sore throat and a headache, and my body hurts, and I'm really tired. So I was wondering if you could possibly give me any, I don't know, herbal remedies or something, because this American medicine's not doing it. I feel horrible.
Hello, I am a 28-year-old mom of 3 girls, 1 on the way. I'm coming here on Rednote to desperately ask for some advice on holistic approaches. Here in America, they don't teach you about any of that. They want you to use big pharma and to basically stay sick. And as big pharma medication does work, it is very hard on our bodies. My 9-month-old is teething, and we've been using ibuprofen, but it's showing that it's getting really hard on her. But the teething is also really, really hard on her. And we also have this awful respiratory infection going around. So if any of you have any advice, please, please, please share. It's greatly appreciated.
小红
I have just spent, sorry, I've been weeping, the last 20 minutes filming a video about why Americans are why we're pouring our hearts out to y'all, why we are just have jumped in feet first, like we're suffering abuse and you're our teacher and we've come to you for help, but it's gonna be long, and I cry a lot in the footage, and I just didn't know if anyone would be truly interested. I didn't want to go through and edit and post all these clips of me crying, explaining what it has meant to speak to you all on XIAOHONGSHU and what it has meant that you all have listened. So I don't know if you see this and you would watch such a video, let me know, because I filmed it all and I literally have wept for the second half, even though I was keep it cool. All right.
Hey, Rednote. This has been a really hard beginning of the year for me personally. There's one good thing. I got my van back today, so I will definitely be showing you guys more fun travel videos. But something that happened this year is my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And it has been really hard to hear that news. But something that I really love is I really love Eastern medicine. And I have used Eastern medicine to heal ailments that were deemed incurable by Western medicine. And My mom doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore, but she does vape, and she's obviously going to be quitting that, or quit that now. And I wanted to know if you guys could share anything that you know that would be helpful for healing the lungs. And I really love and value Eastern medicine and Eastern medicine practices, and always have as a Reiki healer and yoga teacher myself. I know the value in it, and I know that energy work is real. And it's not really practiced on our side of the country. As you know, our healthcare system is trash. And we're going to find a practitioner here as well, and a healer here as well. But I wanted to talk to someone about this.
I never thought I'd be the type of person to post a video of myself crying on the internet, but I guess that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know how much more I can handle, you know, just like being in pain all the time. And it's like, I'm not finding any more feasible solutions of how to deal with my pain, and like, it's like I can only get as much help as I can fight for, essentially. And it's just like, I don't have it in me, and going to all these appointments and having to get diagnosed with anything just to be believed. And when I go to the hospital and they think like I'm just fucking looking for drugs because I say I'm in pain, and I guess because I don't look like this, like half the time when I go in there they just don't believe me. Then it's like, I was just trying to ask my doctor, my new doctor, to refill my prescription for lidocaine patches, and she's just like, well, that's not a long-term solution. And I was just like, well, fucking obviously it's not. But it's like, unless you're gonna help me figure out a more manageable way for pain, like, what else do you expect me to do? And it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, how much is one person expected to deal with? Like, I guess that's a stupid question in this country, but I'm just like, I don't know what I have to look forward to in life, and it's just a future of chronic illnesses not being able to get taken care of, and just continuous pain. And it's like all 27 years of my life have just been pain, and I just want to know if at some point there's even a point to all this. Like,
do you feel like you have the right to exist? Do you feel like you have the right to be here? I wasn't ready for that to come into my awareness yesterday. I learned that is very much tied to the root chakra. That feeling of stability and security and the right to exist. And this wound of this program that's been playing for 40 years of I'm literally just here for other people. Is like so exposed for me right now. Trying to work through this wound of thinking that, you know, I'm not here for my own life. I'm not here for my own joy. I'm not here to receive, right? Like, I'm literally just here so that I can walk through shit and help people walk through theirs. Like, it's It's such an old song and dance that I'm really fucking tired of. I don't believe it, right? But then when I asked myself that question of, do you feel you have the right to be here? Oh. I think we gotta start there, right? We gotta start that, we're not an accident. We're not overlooked. And we're not just this pawn in a game to be used. And I don't know, other than the fact that I'm connecting with anybody else where that really kind of pierces the heart and like gets you in the gut of like, holy shit, this is what's playing around in the background for me of every day, of every moment of, I don't have a right to be here. And now that I can like see that, it's like planting my feet firmly in the ground. Standing up with my shoulders back. Like, no, I have a right to be here. I have a right to take up all the space in the world. I have a right to live my life as I see fit. My ego really wants to believe otherwise, though, just so that it can keep me in this place of stuckness. But I really feel like this transformation that I'm going through is like fucking ugly as it is. It's like this is this part that I need to see in order for me to get to the next spot. How can I call in anything that I'm attracting if I don't even feel like I have the right to be here? It's kind of silly, you know what I mean? It's like a source wanted to experience life in my shoes, through my perspective, from my lens. Of course, I have a right to be here. I see you and I love you and put your hand on your heart and feel it beating. And no, with every fiber of your being, even when the lies come out, you have a right to be here. You have a right to exist, and you're loved just because you exist.
小红书
If there is one thing that is scaring me right now when I go to TikTok, is looking at the hopelessness of so many Americans right now under this new government. I'm just confused. I'm like, did America change, or what really is going on? And getting to see that Americans can confide in Chinese and also finding that as their safe place, I'm like, okay, nothing happens by coincidence. Nothing happens by coincidence. So this relationship between China and US, I feel like they all needed this. They all needed this. I feel like Chinese had a lot in their heart to pour, and then they have now found people who are ready to receive from them. And that's what they keep doing, and they have not stopped doing it. I hope this video was beneficial to you, because as I was listening to each one of them, I felt like they're all in despair. There's something that is not going right about them, and there's something wrong with the system they're under. We don't know if communism is having it right now or what. Like, nothing. Like, I also saw some clips of some people saying that we have to say goodbye to democracy right now. We are no longer operating at a democracy. So I really don't know what is happening. As an American watching this, I really want to hear from you guys. Like, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling about the situation that is happening? Because it's so scary. It's not okay. Like, Americans are not okay. Yeah, most of them are not okay. Those who are not carrying those big bags are not fine, and it's evident. Kindly like the video for recommendation, subscribe for more. It has been a sad video, yes. Those who keep saying I stopped when I saw tears, I hope you resisted. So yeah, sometimes it gets emotional, and when you see someone shedding tears, there's something. And people who keep saying that this looks staged, whatever, because people are crying, you have to understand that there is real pain happening, real pain, and it's not a joke.